The front wheel of a tricycle is 155% as large as its rear wheels. Use 100% grids to show how the front wheel compares to the rear wheels. Since the grid is out of 100%, the rear wheel is one full grid, and the front wheel is one full grid and 55% of another 100% grid. The cost for a downloaded game was $10.99. Added to this cost was 10% before tax processing fee, 5% GST, and 7% PST. What is the total cost of the game? So first you have to find 10% of $10.99. So to get that, you have to divide by 10 to get 1.099, which you have to round to $1.10. So you have to then subtract the $1.10 from the $10.99, which you will get $12.09. Then you have to subtract $1.45 from $12.09, which then you will get $13.54, which is the total cost of the game. Then after, you have to find 12% for tax. To find 12% of $12.09, you have to multiply by 0.12 and you get 1.4508, which you have to round to $1.45. The number of caribou in a particular herd was monitored over a 2-year period. The first year, the size of the herd was estimated at 30,000. The second year, the herd was estimated to be 90% of its original size. What was the approximate size of the herd in the second year? So you have to find 90% of 30,000. To get 90%, you have to multiply by 0.9, and you will get 27,000. So 90% is 27,000, and there are 27,000 caribou in the second year. What's a better deal? A. 60% off a pair of shoes, or B. 20% off a pair of shoes, then a 40% reduction of the discounted price. Use an example to show that you're thinking. This is a box of shoes that costs $30 and is 60% off. This is another box of shoes that costs $30 and is 20% off and is then 40% off. So first we have to find 60% of $30. To get 60%, we multiply by 0.6, which gives us 18. So we subtract 18 from 30 and it gives us 12. So this box, it costs $12. This box, we first have to find 20% of 30. To get that, we have to divide by 5, which we get 6. So we subtract 6 from 30 and we get 24. Then we have to find 40% of 24. To find that, we have to multiply by 0.4, which gives us 9.6. So then we have to subtract 9.6 from 24, and it gives us $14.40. And $14.40 is the price of the second box of shoes, which is B. So A is the better deal because it costs less than B.